Good evening. My name is Chris Rizzuto with today's Franciscan Beat News Brief. Here are your headlines for Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. Donald Trump is standing before Congress to offer an account of his first few weeks. This is during a time with the United States on separate sides during his presidency. Some people are afraid for the country's future, while others are cheering him on. This will take place on Tuesday, with further updates coming soon. Wall Street's losing streak has gotten only deeper. This is amidst Donald Trump's tariffs kicking in. The S&P 500 fell 0.7% Tuesday morning. The Nasdaq came down 0.6%, and the Dow increased by 1%. The burgeoning trade war between the United States, China, Canada, and Mexico is helping to extend a recent slump for United States stocks. More updates will continue to come. Pope Francis no longer requires mechanical ventilation. This comes after his respiratory crisis in his battle against pneumonia. The Holy Father may now resume using a nasal tube for oxygen rather than a ventilation mask. This is the first in-person update on his condition since February 21st from his medical team. Donald Trump pauses United States military aid to Ukraine. This news came yesterday as the U.S. president pressures President Volodymyr Zelensky to quickly end the war. The move comes just days after a disastrous Oval meeting with Trump and J.D. Vance. They perceived that Zelensky had insufficient gratitude for the more than 180 billion United States dollars. The money has appropriated for military aid and other assistance to Kyiv since Russia first invaded. The order will remain in effect until Trump determines Ukraine's commitment to peace negotiations with Russia. Scientists genetically engineer mice with thick hair. This news came today as the scientists are doing this work with living animals. This will be done on those with qualities resembling extinct species, such as the woolly mammoth. However, outside scientists have mixed views about whether this strategy will be helpful for conservation. Results were posted online but are not yet published in a journal or vetted by independent scientists. The Detroit Pistons just keep on winning. The young team's hot streak continues in a huge win over the Utah Jazz yesterday, 134-106. The game was led by rookie center Kyle Filipowski, who finished with a career-high 25 points. The team has been surging recently, despite being without a critical player in Jaden Ivey. Detroit has now won 10 of their last 11 games. And now for the weather. Today's forecast calls for a high of 64 and a low of 52 with partly sunny skies. This evening, the weather will be in the high 50s. Tomorrow is expected to be a rainy day with a high of 62 and a low of 34. It is currently 63 degrees and sunny here in Steubenville. I'm Chris Rizzuto with today's Franciscan Beat News Brief. Good evening and God bless.